Hey, what's going on, Black Stars? So, I want to talk to you just a little bit. Let's talk about physical development for a moment. Let's talk about the difference between mobile mass and immobile mass. A lot of times you'll hear people say, well, I want to add 5 pounds of lean mass or whatever. Well, lean mass, it literally just means not fat, right? But I find that that's not really sufficient. Let's talk about mobile mass instead. Mobile mass is what makes you move. See, as physical beings, physical performance, athletic performance, ability is kind of determined by movement. And that being the case, you want everything that makes you up to contribute positively to your ability to move. So, speaking from the strictly physical, that means muscle, tendon. By way of tendon, that means bone. You want to have strong bones, because if your bones are not strong, your tendons don't have much to anchor to. And if you're talking strong bones, you also need ligaments, because ligaments are what connects your bones together. So you're talking muscle, tendon, ligament, and bone. These things need to be strong, which means that not only do you need to, lift heavy and all that, you need to eat right too, because you want to add nutrition that is going to fuel the production, the bolstering of those items. Now, in a more holistic sense, mobile mass is also going to talk about your metabolism. It also means the mass of the nutrients and whatnot flowing through you, being in a constant state of flow, input and output. You can call this fluid metabolism, although that can be confused with actual liquid metabolism. We're not talking about that. Metabolism is just the whole sum total of your chemical processes in your body. So what we're really talking about is the ability of your metabolism to move the nutrients from your intake into usage and output. Now, on the other side, you have immobile mass. What is immobile mass? Well, immobile mass is going to be stored body fat. If your metabolism is in place, you will be mobilizing that stored body fat, and that's a good thing, but that means your metabolism has to be in place. If you're storing excessive amounts of body fat, your metabolism is not where it needs to be. This also, means fluid retention. If you are, retaining water, if you're retaining fluids, a lot of what that means is not only are your metabolic processes out of whack, it really means that you're in a state of inflammation, which is basically your body on high alert saying, we need to fix something. And when you're in a state of, kind of perpetual inflammation, what's happening is that things get inflamed because the fluids, the nutrients, and the waste materials all get kind of trapped in an area, and they need to be worked out, and they need to go back into a state of flow. If they're not in a state of flow, they're being backed up. So fluid retention and having your metabolism running in such a way that you're getting backed up is a major negative, and is not going to contribute to you gaining mobile mass, not going to contribute to you gaining lean mass. You need to be able to control inflammation. So understand that fat mass and fluid retention, and of course having screwed up digestion and whatnot. If you're literally sitting on 5 pounds of shit just sitting in your gut because you can't digest anything, that's immobile mass. You need to be pulling the nutrients out and getting rid of it. You don't need to be just kind of sitting in it all, constipated, bloated, anything like that, gassy. Any of those things, it's slowing you down. So, is it feasible to gain 40 pounds of muscle and still be fast? Absolutely, if you're only gaining it in mobile mass. So don't worry about losing speed by getting bigger. Only worry about losing speed if you start noticing fluid retention, if you start noticing fat accumulation, and if you notice things like constipation, bloating, gassiness, things like that, something's out of whack. Seriously, stop thinking about lean mass and start thinking about mobile mass. It is everything. Talk to you guys later. Good journey.